Today you learn everything you need to know to master Sojourn in under 5 minutes. Coach Baba Yaga here, and let's get started with her strengths. Sojourn is a DPS hero with one of the most robust kits in the game. She is a solid pick for long range and short range engagements with her disruptor shot and her secondary railgun fire. Due to her power slide mechanic, she can quickly reposition herself on the high ground and harass the enemy backline or escape enemies who are getting too close. Her ultimate is easy to farm up as you primarily focus on hitting consistent shots with your primary fire. Her first 10 rounds are accurate, almost like a hit scan, and you want to play around it and finish up the enemy with a charged up railgun shot. She is super one-trickable, easy to learn and hard to master, with much of her power weighted into her secondary fire due to its one-shot potential. Sojourn is super enjoyable to play, which is definitely the most crucial factor when one-tricking a hero. Next, we'll talk about her weaknesses. Sojourn is vulnerable if she's getting dived or she's getting caught. Dive heroes like a Winston and D.Va counter her well, because her only escape option is the same ability that allows you to take the angles you need to kill the enemy backline. Constantly playing from the high ground as Sojourn can be detrimental without resources from your teammates due to not having abilities like a Soldier's Biotic Field and Genji's Deflect. Her abilities also have a massive cooldown when used, so saving them for when you can find value is ideal. Just like every other hero, Sojourn has her weaknesses. However, good players can play around these weaknesses pretty well. In this next segment, we will go over how you should position yourself as a Sojourn. In Overwatch 2, creating off angles and using natural cover is very important since there is no more second tank with you on the side lanes. An off angle is an unexpected angle you can hold to gain an advantage in a fight that catches your opponent off guard. A good time to peek is at the same time as the enemy is rotating or mid-fight. You want to utilize the space your tanks create and play around with angles that allow you to get to your team quickly. You want to avoid staying in an off angle for extended periods if it can get you caught by mobile heroes or one-shot heroes like a Widowmaker or Hanzo. Only peek once you've got enough charge on your railgun and quickly back behind cover once you've used it. How you play Sojourn ultimately depends on the team composition of both teams. However, the default way you'll play her is mainly by poking mid-range. You want to poke down squishies while simultaneously building up energy for your railgun, then finish them off when they reach a certain threshold. You want to be looking to use your disruptor shot offensively, shooting it behind the enemy tank in a way that forces the tank back to a position where its backline can support them, or force the enemy backline to walk through it, allowing you to pick them off one by one and capitalize on mistakes. In defense maps, you know that the enemy wants to reach the point. Use that knowledge to your advantage and cut the enemy rotation with your disruptor shot. Alternatively, you can opt into a more high-risk, high-reward playstyle where you aim to get the most value out of your railgun beams. The goal is to consistently farm energy by hitting as many primary shots as possible. Once you got at least 82 energy, the amount required to one-shot headshot a 200 HP target. You want to get into a position where you can see your target by either moving into an off angle or using your slide for vertical mobility and shooting mid-air. This playstyle is particularly strong when you can quickly farm energy by hitting the enemy tank or other big, easy to hit targets. Thank you for watching and have fun playing Sojourn.